Hey guys, Nashi here. Today is Top 3 Tuesday. And Top 3 Tuesday, if you could guess, it is PlayStation VR. So this technology has been around for a little bit, and these are my top 3 games. I'm only going to be including games that I played. I haven't had a chance to play all these yet, and I am not going to pick any download-only games. It's only physical games that I have played. So with that, let's start off. Okay, my number 3 game is Pixel Gear. This VR game is a shooter game. This is a gallery shooter, so you're just stuck in one place. You have your gun. You use your Move controllers, and you can aim, and you fire on the screen, and you shoot a lot of humorous voxel cartoony block characters of monsters and ghosts, and you'll have invisible ghosts that sneak up on you. But basically, you just try to survive. There's only 3 levels. It's a very short game. There's like 3 levels, might have been 4, and you just have waves. You have 4 different difficulties. And it has some replayability. It is a lot of fun. The actual Move controllers, it aims pretty precisely, so it's very well calibrated for that, and it's a lot of fun. Now, what is really fun about this game is the multiplayer version. So one person is the guy shooting. He's going to be in a VR helmet, and so you're not seeing what's happening on the TV. And then the person with the controller will try to pick up 30 coins. And the goal is, the person with the gun is to stop that person picking up the coins, figure out who it is, because there's going to be a lot of them out there, and then the person, can you collect 30 coins before? So it is a lot of fun. This is a great little multiplayer party game with it. It's fun to have some people over and play this game multiplayer. So this is my number 3 game on my list. Alright, so my number 2 spot is, there's a pair of, I had a hard time choosing between these 2 games. These are both action platformer games. They're both kind of controlled the same way. So in both of them, you control a guy with your controller. You look around with the VR headset, and where you move, you could look around. So with this game, you have to position yourself, and you can look around. This one is, you can actually move around to actually look around different areas. So I had to pick one of them, and I went with the non-PG game. So this game is from the creators, one of the co-creators of Rick and Morty. He's actually the voice of Rick and Morty, and he does a lot of the voices. Justin Roiland, and so you play as a Charian, who is basically a race. It's a race of people that are in a chair that never get out of the chair. They are just permanently in a chair that hovers around and teleports. So, and your 2 puppies have been taken by a guy, Gorklin. Is it Gorklin? Yeah, I think it was like Gorklin or something like that. And he put the puppies in his eyes. You can actually see that guy right there, and you are trying to rescue your puppies. And you'll see your PlayStation controller, and you'll see Trover out there, and you control him, and he basically fights and does odd things. You go to a bunch of alien worlds, and it's just really humorous. It really does make fun of itself that it is a game, and the side conversations are humorous. This is a lot of fun. Now, this is really hard to put this one in the number 2 spot, but the other game that I'm going to pick, it's well worth it. So this is my number 2 game. This is just hysterical. I got Rick and Morty, Virtual Reality. I haven't tried it yet, so I couldn't put that one on the list, but this one, definitely worth getting. And it is, definitely worth being on this top 3. So my number 1 game is Wipeout Omega Collection. Now, this one is, it's a futuristic racer. This actually has 3 different games in it. So it has Wipeout HD, it has Wipeout 2048, and it has Wipeout Fury. So what's really awesome about this game is it's a futuristic racer. I like my racing games like futuristic. I don't like real to life, you know, Gran Turismo or, you know, those type of games. I like arcade racers. I like fast paced. I like futuristic. You know, it's to me that's a lot of fun. Like F-Zero. If they made F-Zero racing game in VR, I mean, I hope it would be something like this. So you're in this the magnetic flyer ship. You know, it's like you hover, and it's just very fast paced. You just go flying out and into the air when you're going over ramps and everything. It is extremely fast. It's a lot of fun. You have weapons. You have a ton of racetracks. You have all the racetracks from the first 3 games made into the VR. Just being able to look around with the VR helmet, and you're just able to see what you're seeing. And you know, you start off the game and you're kind of like floating there, and it just really gets you pumped. I mean, the music is excellent on there. You could actually, I read that you could actually sync up the soundtrack from Spotify from all the old games, and you could actually play all the old music on there. So that's a really neat feature. I'm gonna have to try next time I play this, but this is a lot of fun. This is what, you know, a VR racer should be. It is just very fast paced. Now, one warning though, if you're easily motion sickness, this game's not for you. This is not for everyone. They also released this where it says, you know, like on here, PlayStation VR, but this one, you know, they had a free patch on there, so anyone who has Wipeout Omega Collection has the VR for it. It's just a free download patch that they released, which is pretty awesome of them to do that. Love this game, so give this one a try. And those are my top 3 games. So let me know what your top 3 PlayStation VR games. Yeah, I mean, it could be download only games, because honestly, a lot of the, you know, I keep hearing from people, and I played a couple. A lot of these download games are way better than the actual physical releases. Now, you know, just have to mention, like Resident Evil. This one is absolutely terrifying in there, and they actually made some extra VR only content for this. Now, there's also lazy ways of doing it, and this is really sad to say. So Persona Dancing All Night, they had a VR, you know, this is PlayStation VR. Oh yay! So you go into the VR mode, and basically it's just a dressing room where you could dress up your character, and you just could look around with your character, and it's just in a empty void space room. That is not a good VR game, because once you leave that mode, you can't actually do the rhythm game in VR. It's just, you just see it as a giant screen. So there's a lot of lazy third-party games out there that are very, you know, like Persona. That is a big name, and that is just absolutely lazy. Hyperdimension Neptunia. This just has a room where you could go and you could see your trophies. It's like you see a couch and a table, and you could gather trophies and put it in there. The game is just played on a giant screen in VR. Why bother? I mean, it's honestly not worth your money. There's nothing special about it. It's not VR. So, you know, there's some disappointing lazy games like that, but then there's also some, you know, indie games that some, you know, developers actually put a lot of time into. That's just not something like, here's a room that you can just walk around. So, you know, give these 3 games a try. Astrobot is another really good one, but you know, I already got, you know, a 3D platformer, and this one definitely needs a lot of love because it is funny. It is a lot of fun. So again, my top 3. Let me know what yours are in the comments section below. Also check out Chris Pico, the Old Ass Retro Gamer. I will link to him. He's doing the same top 3, and same with Corpse Flood Gaming. Check both of theirs out to see what they have. Do a video response too, and put your comment in the, you know, what your top 3 are in the comments below. Even if you're just doing a Steam VR, you know, any of the HTC Vive or Oculus Rift, let me know what your top 3 games are, and have fun. Thanks guys for watching.